It was in the news, I saw it in the news. What are the odds that you saw it too? What are the odds? What are the odds? Hey, Tony P, what are the odds?
Hey, everybody, it is me, Tony P. This is Tony P. Oddcast, and that was Greg Klima. I just heard from Greg the other day. It's funny, I was thinking about him because a friend of mine, Jake, I call him friends, dude I met at Dragon Con, we're friends, we're not enemies, does this thing called Socially Distant Fest he came up with during the pandemic. And it was like he got a bunch of musicians together to do this like music fest and these concerts over like streaming over like Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. And it really took off and a lot of people jumped on it. And I was like, hey, Greg should do that. Greg does music. He does streaming. He did the theme song to my show. That'd be great. And I was telling Jake, like, hey, man, I got this friend. And then right at that moment, okay, not right at that moment, but literally within minutes, I got a message from Greg, who I hadn't talked to in a while, and he was just checking in. So you should go check out Klima.com, K-L-Y-M-A. Look for him in your neck of the woods. He's, I think he's in Boston, I don't know, Massachusetts, New York, one of them areas, but he tours around, man, and goes around doing his music stuff. As you know, look, man, it's been topic conversation, probably will be for a few more weeks as I'm getting used to moving to Florida, blah, bitty, blue, bitty, blah. Yeah, it's just a thing, still exploring. And the one thing that keeps coming up, even my parents asked me, hey, seen any alligators? That was when I probably mentioned this, but I got this new job in like April and was anticipated moving in like October. So I had a little window to like talk to some people. Hey, what's the area like? Blah, 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 blah. And then somebody mentioned, got to be careful for gators. And I was like, wait, what? I already signed up for this job. They didn't tell me about no damn gators during the job interview. Like that didn't come up. Nix. So it's kind of been on my mind and I'm asking folks every now and then if I'm in a conversation, hey, so tell me about, you ever seen any alligators? And one dude who I interviewed with and worked with, he was like, look, man, I've been out here 20 years. I've seen like one gator. Okay. All right. Fair. Makes me feel a little bit better. And then someone else said, it's not that common, but if ever there's a body of water, just assume there's a gator. Okay. Bet. Get my apartment. Right outside is a body of water. So I got to assume there's a gator, right? I feel there's also like some ducks and there's some other bird thing that's out here that people are just, you see them all the time. I don't know what they are. Some other thing. But I feel like in the little lake outside the apartment, there's like 5 ducks and 5 other bird things. And I feel like they're all accounted for. So I have a feeling if there was a gator, they would start like disappearing. But I'm keeping my eye out, man. You never know. You never know. As long as it's just around water, I feel like I can handle that. And today's story, Florida residents got the shock of their lives. That's saying a bit much, don't you think? Really? Shock of their lives? Like Jesus came back? That's shock of your lives. Like, I was in Walmart. Jesus was there. But got the shock of their lives after discovering an alligator underneath their parked car in the early hours of the morning. See, come on, man. We established, hey, if it's near water, then okay, if it's water, there might be gators. I'm the type of person, I don't get mad at sharks and bears and stuff when people are in areas where sharks and bears live. It's just not fair. Don't go in the shark and bear territory. You're going to get messed up. Like, that's fair. That's fair to the sharks. You're in the deep sea. You don't need to be out there. You're in the sharks territory. So, like, if I'm near, like, weird bodies of water, you know what? That's gator territory. I'm good with that. But, dog, I got to drive my car. You're in my parking lot. Now you're in my area. That's not cool. Anyway, that's exactly what one 6-foot-long reptile was doing at around 3 a.m. What? That's shady. The gator's out there buying drugs or something. Deputies from the Collier County Sheriff's Office, I have no idea where that's at. I know I live here. I don't know. were gathered around a white vehicle in an apartment complex parking lot after spotting the reptile had snuck underneath. The owner of the car, this is a weird way to, the owner of the car, named as Janine McIntosh, is that her name or not? Like, named as, makes it sound like that was her character name. Janine McIntosh spotted the cops in the early hours of Saturday and sent her grandson to investigate. I don't know how old this kid is, but I feel, unless he's a grown man, unless this dude's like 18, like 16, maybe like a big 16, or she's unable to do it herself. I don't know. She may have, been unable. Also, what are they both doing up at 3 a.m? Or did she wake him up? Like, hey, get up. The cops are looking at our car. Get up. Go check that out. That's, look, guys, I got to say it. It's Tony Piaka. It's my show. I can say this stuff. I hate to say it. Like, I don't like this, but that had to be white people. It had to be. As he approached the vehicle, police told him to freeze. Well, yeah, dude, don't just, if the cops are looking at something, don't just bust. Hey, what's up? What y'all looking at? So they told the kid the person to freeze before they pointed to the toothy predator lurking by the tires. There's a joke in there somewhere. What do they call the truck drivers when they put the tread on the outside of their tires and then the tread falls off? What are those, like gator bites or something? Someone help me out. I'm on Twitter. I'm on wherever on social media, TonyPHenderson.com. Send me a message, because there's a joke that could have been there with the gators and the tires and I don't know, man. The police called for special gator handlers. See, that's some Florida stuff. I swear, no other state. I guarantee, I'd bet money, no other state except the state of Florida has special gator handlers that you can call at 3 a.m. Hey, yo, we got a gator. We need you to come get this. So they came out and used a pole, but not without a fight. Can you be a special gator handler and that's all you have? You're just a dude with a stick? Okay. James was quoted by ABC7 recounting the experience, saying, "Goosebumps everywhere. Like, dang. Never been this close to an alligator. It was nerve-wracking a little bit. Long, big, aggressive, feisty, death-rolling, tail swiping. Yeah, he was ready." Speaking of ready, that dude was ready for his 5 minutes of fame on ABC7. Why are you leaving your house? Dang, I had goosebumps. You know where you could have not had goosebumps? In your house. There's someone out there handling oh man, they're looking. I just don't understand that. People are nosy. However, at the end of the day, everything was all good. Deputies confirmed the gator was relocated to a, quote, more suitable environment. That's also a very weird way to say that. I feel like they just threw it over the fence to the apartment complex next door.